I love danderes. Danderes are characters who are the complete opposite of kunderes. While kunderes are quiet by choice, danderes are often shy with social anxiety. Think of characters like Hitodibuchi, Komi-san, or Hinata from Naruto. The one trait that they all have in common is their lack of communication skills. Danderes are antisocial characters who struggle to make friends and are often misunderstood due to their shyness. It's a lot like dealing with those who struggle with social anxiety. It's really enjoyable seeing characters who start off as weak and timid and gradually become more expressive and talkative. Komi-san is a character who struggles to even form a single sentence. This poor girl is the most misunderstood character in the entire show. Due to her lack of communication skills, she ends up in the most awkward situations. People view Komi as a goddess and this being that everyone should aspire to be. They treat her like a supreme ruler with a fabricated idea of who she really is. But in fact, Komi isn't a goddess. She has flaws and weaknesses that people tend to glance over. Due to her severe social anxiety, Komi can't communicate with anyone without a notebook. It took her 20 episodes to even have a single conversation over the phone with Tano. It's truly impressive how well her development has been going. Her whole goal is to make a lot of friends, and that's a big reason why I truly love Danderes. They set out on a mission to overcome their social anxiety and establish relationships they never dreamed would happen. It's endearing seeing Komi-san make them out of friends she's made and how accepting they are of her personality. It's amazing to see Bochi, who was so nervous about introducing herself to the point where she barfed, become someone who has 3 supportive friends who love and cherish her. Hitodibuchi is a dandere that needs constant reassurance, and as I mentioned, when her nervousness reaches a boiling point, she barfs. But even with that, she pushes herself to form a positive relationship with the people in her class, and those same friends push her to become more expressive. Even in extreme cases where Hitodi was out with a cold, she was paranoid, thinking everybody forgot about her and all her friends replaced her. It got to a point where she was texting everybody who she was. It was pretty sad seeing how insecure she is. Just missing a day of school puts her mind towards the worst outcome imaginable. Soon after, her friends go over to put her mind at ease and become a reassurance. The friends of danderes are just as memorable as the dandere themselves. Characters like Tano and Nako are a great support system for danderes. They help them overcome the challenges of dealing with social anxiety, and slowly but surely they're the ones that push them to change. There are even extreme cases where danderes are terrified to talk to children, or to a lesser extent someone they admire. Hinata Hyuga is a timid character who hides behind trees to avoid talking to her love interest. She went from a serial stalker to someone who went toe-to-toe against pain. It's amazing how in the beginning she wasn't even able to talk to Naruto until later marrying and having children with him. It's a shame she's underutilized and has virtually no screen time, but she was one of my favorite characters in Naruto. She pushes herself to be stronger and devoted herself to being a person that Naruto will respect, even going so far as showing Naruto in the war. She's truly a dandere that most people don't really care for. If only Kishimoto fleshed out her relationship with Naruto and let us see her progression as a character, she would have ranked much higher in the dandere charts. Someone who ranks pretty low on the dandere charts and is the poster girl of antisocial characters, we have Miyako from Wataten. Miyako is a character who doesn't have the ability to even converse with a 10-year-old. She's the personification of an antisocial person. Her younger sister has to be the one to communicate with people on her behalf. How do you let a 10-year-old be your voice? I understand some people struggle in a social setting, but letting your younger sibling be your voice is truly depressing. But what's even more insane is her creepy obsession with her sister's friend. I don't care what challenges you have mentally, making costumes for the sole purpose of taking pictures for your own personal use is disgusting. The face she makes when she sees a young girl dressed in a seductive outfit puts her on the level of a true lolicon. Miyako's an EDP disciple. This dandere needs her hard drive checked immediately. Despite the EDP lolicon, danderes are truly one of my favorite daddies.